Ladies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Battleground 2016 predictions and preview video here today. This is your host and only guy here today doing the preview to this wonderful and spectacular, outrageously biggest piece of shit walking on the face of this earth. What the fuck kind of build was this to damn Battleground? Not to mention the damn pay-per-view's a piece of shit anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Feels like SmackDown was more important than this damn pay-per-view altogether. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the matches and I'll give you my personal opinion of how the match will be, basically the results of what I think will go down and so forth, and how I feel how the match might turn out, whether it's going to be positive or negative. But let's just get into things, shall we? So, first thing I want to discuss on this card, we got Sasha Banks with a tag team partner that hasn't been announced yet. It will be a special tag team partner that Sasha Banks will be bringing in to go up against Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Another fucking tag team match. Thanks, but no thanks. Who the fuck needs this damn match on the damn pay-per-view card? This is meaningless and a complete waste of everyone's time. I honestly don't give a shit who wins this match. To be quite honest with you, the Diva or Women's Revolution has gotten completely stale and boring to me. The only thing that's really worth my time is Charlotte and Sasha Banks competing for the Women's Championship, which God only knows SummerSlam couldn't come any more quicker. So in all honesty, this match is meaningless, and who gives a shit? But if I'm going to take a crack at this, who's going to win? I'll take Sasha Banks and her mystery partner to win this match. And the one that will get pinned probably will be Dana Brooke in this situation. So that's all I have to say on that. Next, we'll do the two mediocre titles, the U.S. and the Intercontinental Championship. First title we'll talk about is the U.S. title match. Rusev defending the U.S. title. I hope I said U.S. title. Okay, we're first talking about the United States Championship, which Rusev is defending against Zack Ryder. Let me be straight up with all of you and blunt here when I say this. These fucking titles are freaking meaningless lately. Worthless. Pointless. Given to jobbers to compete for the titles. My God, this is sickening and disgusting. Zack Ryder is a nothing. Yes, he's got a good fan base and everything, but he is not one way or another at all looking like a guy that could be the champion against Rusev. There ain't no fucking way Zack Ryder's winning this belt. Rusev is going to retain the United States Championship belt. Next match, the Intercontinental Championship match. Miz and Darren Young is going to be probably the shittiest fucking match on this whole card. I have to say that. This is a worthless piece of shit. I don't even understand why Darren Young's competing for this title. Make Darren Young great again? Excuse me, Darren Young was never great to begin with. So why the fuck is he even being considered to be made great once again? Get the fuck out of here. Bob Backlund, great, great idea with the manager idea to bring Bob Backlund in. But wrong superstar to place Bob Backlund with. I have to say that much. I think Dolph Ziggler, as I've said last night on my SmackDown review, I believe that Bob Backlund should be partnered up with Dolph Ziggler with this one. I think Dolph Ziggler could use Bob Backlund a hell of a lot more than Darren Young could. I think Bob Backlund has put on a pretty decent, entertaining promo videos with Darren Young. I mean, they're pretty idiotic and stupid simply because of the fact Darren Young was never great to begin with, and they did this for several weeks and overdid the whole build to Darren Young coming to the ring before having his first match, which was in that battle royal for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental title. So what kind of build-up did Darren Young really get outside of a couple of few lucky wins before he faces The Miz? Okay, so The Miz submitted last night. Okay, woohoo! He got a 1 win over The Miz. That don't mean fucking shit. Really, it don't mean a damn thing at all. Miz is walking away with the title. He's retaining his championship. Simple as that. The Intercontinental staying on SmackDown. The U.S. title staying on Raw. And that's all I have to say on that. They're actually having another women's match, Becky Lynch and Natalya. What have they done to Becky Lynch? This poor son of a bitch was at the centerpiece with Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and all those guys, and now she's in the midst of nowhere. She's facing Natalya, who had countless opportunities to face Charlotte and couldn't overcome the adversity against Charlotte and Ric Flair, as well as Becky Lynch had the same situation. So, who really fucking cares about any of this crap? I honestly could give a shit less. This is meaningless. Nothing important here. But I say Becky Lynch walks away with a victory. And I think this is probably Natalya's going away match, because I think Natalya is actually retiring because of her husband Tyson Kidd. That's what I believe is going on here, based on what I read on the rumors and news about Natalya's career so far in WWE. Next match on the card that I would like to discuss is the New Day versus the Wyatt Family. I believe this match is actually going to be a decent match. I think we're going to see some very entertaining work performed by both factions. Braun Strowman being on Raw is actually quite funny, and being part of this match, which JD had mentioned on his own review for SmackDown. And if you have not watched anything of JD from New York 206, there is something wrong with you, because that guy knows what the fuck he's talking about, and not to mention he's quite entertaining as well. He's got a very good fucking channel with over 50,000 subscribers, may I add. He's getting up there. So, very impressed with him. I love his commentary about professional wrestling and his opinions. There's a lot of what he has to say about wrestling I actually agree with. So that's another reason why I like his reviews and criticism about professional wrestling. Braun Strowman, though, I mean, this whole thing, they made SmackDown more important than Battleground. They made the whole fucking draft. I mean, everything's all scrambled here. Braun Strowman being one of them. He's on Raw, and he's tag teaming with the Wyatt family for the last time. What else there needs to be said? New Day and Wyatt family, though, will be a decent match. I believe the Wyatt family will walk away with this victory. Xavier Woods will be the poor schmuck getting pinned by Bray Wyatt. That's who I believe will pick up the pinfall for the Wyatt family, since he is the stronger of the three. So that's all I have to say on that. I think this match, though, will be at least a 3.5, possibly, maybe even 4. I see this being definitely a well put together match by all 6 men. Next 6-man tag team match is John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass against the Club. Club sandwiches, Club douchebags, Club shitheads. It don't really matter. This is the last time we're seeing the Club together for the last time this coming Sunday. So enjoy it while we got it. Why they put these 3 together, I have no fucking idea why. And it's completely meaningless and full of shit to why they did this. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. To break the Club up, put Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson on Raw, while AJ Styles sits on SmackDown, makes absolutely no sense to me, and is completely and utter pointless. So that's all that needs to be said on that. Now, who I pick in this, I think John Cena team will win this. I think Enzo Amore and Big Cass will actually be the ones getting the win over Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in this situation. One of those two men, Luke Gallows or Carl Anderson, will lose. And I believe that eventually they will do a tag team #1 contenders match for the tag team titles. And Enzo Amore and Big Cass will defeat them once again on Monday Night Raw. Going into SummerSlam to face for the tag titles against New Day, and New Day falling once again with the titles on the line, slowly diminishing their faction, and probably eventually, within the next few months, probably breaking them up altogether. So yeah, Enzo Amore and Big Cass will be the ones picking up the victory with John Cena's team. And that's all I have to say on that. I believe this match is going to be pretty damn decent and pretty entertaining as well. So this is definitely a match to watch out for and worth your time watching. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, I believe, is going to steal the fucking show. I believe these two belong as the co-main event right next to the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship belt. These guys might as well be competing for a World Heavyweight title because these two are fucking unreal. They brawl every second of every moment on WWE television, and they just have the most outstanding chemistry. And not to mention, it's great that they kept Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens together after when the draft was done. I'm actually really happy with that. I am actually looking forward to possibly seeing Monday Night Raw just because of these two guys, seeing where they end up as what happens after Battleground with these two guys. So I might actually be still watching the Monday Night Raw episodes after Battleground for a little while just to see how things go. Regardless of the next match, which is the main event, Dean Ambrose defending the WWE Championship against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Now, this is my fear factor in all this situation. Dean Ambrose won his title against Seth Rollins. Whoop-de-doo. I'm happy for him. Great. He won a one-on-one title defense. Probably the best match he has had since he's had this title, which gave a little bit of meaning to Dean Ambrose's title reign. What would make Dean Ambrose's title reign even more special? Making him retain this title with odds against him, against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, by Dean Ambrose hitting dirty deeds on Roman Reigns and retaining the WWE Championship at Battleground. That is what we need to see. That is what needs to happen. That is what we, as WWE fans and professional wrestling fans, deserve. We deserve to see Roman Reigns get punished for breaking the rules. As the same thing goes for Brock Lesnar. As I said in my last video with Brock Lesnar's potential doping violation situation going on, that's still kind of up in the air, but there is a very high speculation that he may have been taking an estrogen blocker type of medication, which is used, as if you haven't watched the video yet, I will, you can just go ahead and check that out. Definitely, it's worth your time going ahead and seeing. So I definitely would recommend that to you guys. But at this point in time, do I think Dean Ambrose is going to retain the title? No. I don't believe Dean Ambrose is going to retain the title. I think Vince McMahon is going to do what he always does. He's going to give the title back to Roman Reigns, because if Dean Ambrose was to lose that championship to Seth Rollins, he would have lost it last night, and he didn't. So there's only one or two options we got here. Dean Ambrose retains, Roman Reigns wins. That's all we got. I'm pretty certain it's going to be Roman Reigns winning the fucking belt back. And why? Because Vince McMahon is a Samoan cocksucker who loves to suck Samoan cock. So that's all there has to be said on Vince McMahon and his fetish for Samoan dick. Anyway, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, just to end the show with Samoan cock, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video, and hey, children, if you watch this video, I recommend you go ahead and you get your parents' permission before watching. Oh wait, I should have said that beforehand. Oh well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the preview to Battleground 2016. Hope this freaking pay-per-view is actually a surpriser, shocks a lot of people, and gives us a lot of entertainment value from beginning to end. If it does, great. If it doesn't, well, fuck it. Who cares? It's only $9.99. And not to mention, it's a B fucking pay-per-view. Who gives a shit about it? And it's worth only $9.99. If you get bored enough of it, you can always watch something else on the network anyway off their video library. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and lay the smackdown on that subscribe button. Good night.